How are you? This is a hermit, and I have a question from a 15-year-old freshman public schooler. And here goes. I have a friend, actually my best friend, who has been homeschooled all of her life. Lately, she has been bringing it up more and more. Quite frankly, it makes me uncomfortable to debate with her about it. I always entertain her for a while and then drop it. She asked me to spend my spring break at her house. I will not deny that I'm scared. I feel terrible that I let all the stereotypes affect me. She has only ever been to my house. I have never met her family. But curious about her life. Is she trying to open up to me, or is she trying to contend with me? I thought you might be the one to ask. Wow. That's a good question. Interesting question. I'm going to address some smaller issues before I address the bigger issue. And the smaller issue is, how is this your best friend when you've never met her family? As much as you may love her, you don't know everything about her until you've met her folks. So I wouldn't spend the week at anyone's house without first meeting their parents. And at 15, I wouldn't spend the week at anyone's house without my parents having met her parents. So before you get into the whole spending a week at her house, your parents need to get together with her parents and make sure that that's a proper place for you. You should be scared of spending the week at anybody's house who you haven't met and who you haven't run by your parents, because your parents will have an pretty much automatic sensing of what's safe for you and what's not, and please listen to them. If you're going to listen to me, listen to them, please. So now on to the homeschooling issue. So your best friend is homeschooled and she wants to debate about it all the time. Maybe she would just feel better if her best friend had more in common with her. I don't know. But unless you're interested in homeschooling, there's really just no reason for you to discuss it in an ongoing fashion. There are, I guess, ways you could end the debate and just say, well, my parents just aren't going to let me homeschool, so I just rather not talk about it, period. Let's not talk about it. Go to your parents for some backup and say, if such and such says anything to you about me homeschooling, have them tell her it's just not something that we're able to do right now. Well, let's not discuss it. We think you're really cool that you homeschool, but it's not what our family's going to do. Your friend needs to respect that. 90% of my friends have kids in public school. 100% of my family have kids in public school, and I do not let my kids harass their friends or family members about them also being in homeschooling. The other kids sometimes say, man, I can't believe you don't have to go to school. And then on the other hand, my kids take classes on Mondays and Thursdays, so on the Mondays that everyone else has out, they're like, I can't believe you have to go to school. So there's good and bad on each side. Homeschool kids sometimes get sick of being home. Public school kids get sick of being in school. The grass is always greener on the other side of the fence. Homeschool kids have to be more self-directed. Public school kids are told what to do, and don't have to wonder, am I missing something here, am I missing something there? If you're paying attention in school, that is. So, yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't think it's fair for your homeschool friend to want to debate homeschooling all the time. I think you both can agree that you like what you're doing for different reasons, and that you also admire what the other one's doing for different reasons. Maybe you can even do a little exercise and write down what you love about public school and what you love about homeschooling and trade, and learn a little bit more about what each other's doing without criticizing, but make it a one-time thing. You don't have to do it on a weekly basis. Maybe sometime in the future you will want to homeschool, but if that's your choice, you need to come about that on your own. Maybe at some time in the future your friend might want to spend a day or a week or a year in public school and see what that's about. But regardless of what your life choice is, it's not fair for anybody to put pressure on you. about the spending the week thing at someone else's house. At 15, I wouldn't do that not knowing her parents. I wouldn't care if she went to high school, public school, private school, boarding school, nun school. No. Get together with the parents before you make any such decisions. And that'll also help you have a better understanding about your friend. And that's it. Did it help? I'll talk to you later. Bye.